Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro.
They don't know what they in for. If it coming like this on the intro, what they here for? If they want the heat, you know who to send for your info. Buy my money like Venmo. If this music don't work out, and all to get it from my ends low. How you feel though? Cause hey, they can't rock with us.
From the host of Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Washington Commanders and the San Francisco 49ers. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This one fielded at the 5.
No, he took. Oh, good tackle, kicker. Good tackle, Robbie. I like he gone. First kick return, I thought was about to happen.
That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
Wentz to throw on the first play from scrimmage. This one left side caught by Gibson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
Here we go.
First carry for the Memphis man, Gibson. And look at this, for the second straight play, the 49er defense drops him for a loss.
Go, Greg.
From the gun on third down, Wentz. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Let's go.
And this is scooped up by the 49ers.
I'm going to let Bobo get it. I'm going to let Bobo get it. Oh, shit. I'm going to let Bobo get it.
And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Damn, Dave. That's how you feel? Talk about he beat my ass? Why you against me? What? Damn. Boy, I'm the bad guy, huh?
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
On first down, right back to Gibson. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They run the jet sweep. Dotson. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right in midfield. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not,
well, things can go. Rush coming, and he's taken
Get him more.
down.
Quick hack the shit out of him,
With
too.
a big-time sack on 3rd down, it's a loss of 7. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last
Man, move
week
out the
as he
way.
sends
Let that
this
ball
one
go.
away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
Oh, yeah, they don't call it. Nah, they don't call it at all. Not at all. Oh, the only time you might get it is on the field goal kicker. You ain't getting it on the punter.
Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Well, this Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
On 2nd and a couple, Lance.
Oh, my goodness, man. This fucking guy, man.
Christmas Eve here in 2022.
Oh, man, he's going to give me a fucking...
games. But we will have, ready for this, a triple header of action on Christmas Day tomorrow. I think it's pretty safe to say we
can't
won't have
understand
a
how
Christmas
he
in any of
cannot.
these places, however.
Like, why is he throwing this out of their vicinity?
At 1 Eastern.
I didn't even freeform it that time. I just regular through it, and he still threw that bitch way too far.
In the desert, plus one more for good measure on Monday. Once the family's all gone back home and John has punted out of the house, grab the leftovers and sit back and watch the Chargers and the Colts from Indianapolis. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake. They've
That might
taken
have
care
been
of
a
that.
touchdown, too.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked
Man,
away.
that was going to be close. That might have been
Incomplete. The
tutty.
Niners at 8 and 6 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
On 2nd and 10, Lance. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted.
Oh, my goodness. Kittle's just wide open up the center. You throw that motherfucker all the way to the right straight
It's
to
his
him.
2nd year in the league as a quarterback.
You throw it right to
going
him.
to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
No room to be had there on the 1st down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, I put the zone right. I set him to set his ass up. You got to pick that linebacker.
Up to the task and force the incompletion.
Perfect zone for it. Man, I put him in a perfect spot for that shit.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Here's Wentz to throw. Oh, that Gets into a double team, and it's intercepted.
I'm reading that shit.
And the 49ers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. As he releases it,
Come on, man.
incomplete. Rocky started throwing the football. He's missed now on his first 4 attempts.
I'm eager to see what his demeanor is going to be from this point forward, because the best ones, they missed the first 15
I could have
attempts.
just, man, I
and they
went
think
for
they're
the
going to hit
big.
the
I
next
should have
15.
just
Let's see if
dumped
he
it
has that
on.
type of an attitude.
Off of play action, here's Lance. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Montez Sweat able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something.
Man, that better be roughing the passer.
Get on the same page.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
Why do Madden help these niggas so much, man? Got my man overthrowing and shit.
Very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Here's Lance to throw it. The first catch of the game for George Kittle.
Damn.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A real
Holding
letdown
shit, man.
defensively.
That bullshit out of here.
A bundle, but they allow the conversion.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come
Good
back and
throw.
throw another strike
About
and
time.
gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Man,
The coverage keyed
I don't
in
know
on
what's
him since
going
that
on with
last
him, man.
completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Lance. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 21. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Again, it's Lance. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal.
Good play. Great play call.
It's a 49er touchdown. His 5th rushing touchdown on the year, 6th overall. And the Niners go up by 2 touchdowns. Gold with the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Trey, all you got to do is hit the open man, bro.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie
That's all you
Gould
got
now
to
to
do.
kick it away.
I ain't just get in the facility of the open man, and I'll try to take care of the rest.
5. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Man, this motherfucker, I might have to do something because he gonna return run. I might can't kick it to his ass. It's for some reason they blocking the shit out of these kick returns.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. On second down, here's Gibson again.
Man, good shit, y'all.
He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Blood to the ball.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Give me that. That's Fred. That's that lurk. That's that lurk. That's that lurk.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47.
Fred 6'4" with that lurk.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Now a play fake. Lance. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Buried by
first 2
multiple
reads was not open,
on the drive's first
and I didn't even make it to
No
my
question,
third
that
read.
was needed by the defense because they're already trailing by a couple of scores. They had to get off the field without allowing another one. That sack on the first play, that may have derailed this drive.
Throwing on second and long. Lance. Oh,
Good pass, Trey. Come on, Debo.
He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
And this drive is almost
Come on, Debo. You my second best. You gotta hold on to that, bro.
First down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And a throw
Damn, I might have
incomplete.
had
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
I didn't get no power how I want.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 11. Yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just
Too
fine.
much
I
time
guess it's
on that
time
one.
now to lean on that leadership.
Here we go, here we go.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. On 1st and 10, it's
I
Gibson.
missed him.
Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the
Come on,
25-yard line.
Get out of here.
Here we go. Back
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Gibson. And here
Man,
he'll
we
get
know
it down
what's
to the
coming.
7. It's a 6-yard gain on the
Somebody
ground, and that'll make it
draws
second
inside
and 4.
zone. You know,
And that
Shop
looked
ass
like
can't
some
really
pretty
pass.
easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the
Shoot the
field,
guy.
and make a run as we just saw there.
Shoot that guy.
Down, here's Gibson again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
Man, inside zone coming.
Throwing now is Wentz.
Oh, he got lucky. He got lucky there. And he threw it Fred way.
John Bates, his first touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have got it back to where
He got lucky right there.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to the
man.
wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 6. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And does Washington have it? They do. So a turnover there on the kickoff. And don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
How I get lucky?
Because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you're prone to.
You got lucky. You just got a fumble. What are you talking about?
Another great opportunity.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game,
they let him get it back.
I smell y'all. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
On second down, a run to Gibson. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and forever. Wentz now to throw.
Let's go. Let's go, Rook. That's the way to play defense out there, give a bullshit-ass fumble. That trash shit out of here.
And the Niners are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own.
That's what you do, team.
So a nice play defensively by
that Rook boy, he been balling. And that just gave him he hit his dev because of that.
End up winding up on special teams and sub packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense.
And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Deron Payne breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
Come on. My guard, well, like, you was blocking. Like, you ain't even put your hands on him.
Sacks, a growing theme.
Oh, man, they be killing me with that.
This is 2nd and long. In his own end zone, it's Lance. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
I ain't like
so
that.
As they take it over, we step aside.
Ready, play.
On 1st down, Lance. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? Not like any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Nah, that was on me. That was on me.
For two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit.
That one
the receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin.
Wow,
touchdown.
he wasn't in the game.
Terry McLaurin, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Commanders are back within a couple of the lead.
In the game.
A nice connection
and why was he
there,
even
finding
on
his target,
his best
and
receiver?
that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Wentz going to look to throw. And now he's going to go down.
What the fuck is Wentz going? that one definitely ain't the strength.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. From the 6. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
We always throwing games away, man. Giving people short field position.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. This one caught by Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And 22 more yards there and another 1st down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
Y'all used to throw that shit up all the time, the old man.
So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Play action. Now it's Lance. He's going to have to eat this
that shit
one.
was wide open. I didn't know he was going to roll out that way, though.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. As it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Another try after the 1st down sack. Lance. And it's complete to Mitchell. And they will get the 1st down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25. Here's Lance. This is
That's Kittle kill, boy.
Now a timeout.
That's Kittle motherfucking
7
kill.
seconds left in the 1st half. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Let's go.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And Lance now to throw.
That's Kittle kill. Come on the mic and talk that shit now. Come on the mic and talk that shit now. Don't just talk that shit when you win it. Or when you make a play. That's what he's supposed to do. He a superstar. I see Dawson saving your ass. He got your only receiving touchdown. That's what he's supposed to do. Yo, superstar receiver, correct? Fuck out of here, man. Got lucky, man. We finna blow your ass out. He is a superstar. He got a star on him. He a superstar. Oh, I'm talking about Scary Terry. Scary Terry, my bad. That's why I'm at, Scary Terry, though.
Well, indeed, try to run it out as they start on the ground.
Let's go. Take that to the half, man.
So we are at halftime here on Christmas Eve. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh yeah, I gotta get Trey. Trey ass keep missing wide open motherfucker throws. I gotta work on him.
Offense set to get this drive underway. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles. Remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around.
Hey, that's damn near all QBs without abilities. It's a struggle.
The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Lance now on first down.
What a pass!
Across the field.
Woo!
And he's going to get this down to the 30.
That's probably his best pass of the season. He threw that motherfucker perfect. Straight up, I ain't lying. That's probably his best pass of the season. His bum, he been pissing me off.
They almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. Now Lance. And that's dropped underneath to Mitchell. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 12-yard line. Lance looks to throw again.
I knew it. I tried to slide. Get out of here, man. Oh, man. Come on, gang. Really?
It's a foot race. Past the 20.
Come on, gang. Hey, that's the only way shit happened to me. Shit like that gotta happen.
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their
unnecessary fumbles. I'm sliding. They don't start to slide.
How can we get our team going?
And he didn't even get hit hard for the fumble. Come on, man. Man. Oh, man, boy. Man, do his best. Yeah. He ain't even get hit hard. He got hit in the legs. I'll tell you, that shit trash. That shit is trash. I'm like, this nigga get hit in the legs and fumble. Oh my goodness. Come on, man. And then they let the linebacker return it to the house.
Ready to start their next drive.
We ain't got nobody fast enough to catch that linebacker.
You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're
I thought he overthrew him for a second.
He brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I think you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting
I told him I don't know what's up with Trey, man. Sometimes.
As they began this drive, I was
like
how they were going to attack.
He be keeping motherfuckers in the game against me sometimes. Oh hell yeah. I just hope I can make his ass superstar after this season. And then we'll work on X Factor.
The Lance gonna throw.
Look at this shit, man.
Intercepted a third time. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And the Commanders will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. That is now seven interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet and make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Gibson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Give up the middle to Gibson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They get 17 there. Good for a Commander's first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big play there on the catch
we
and
lose
run.
games to
And
trash
it'll give him a
ass
fresh
shit.
set of downs.
Not quite enough to
Quarterbacks
get
will
into
come
the
on,
end zone,
man.
but
Get
what
the
a nice
fuck out of
play
here with that
there. He
trash
makes the
shit.
catch, tries to turn
shit
upfield
is
and
trash.
get to the pylon, but doesn't quite get there. But they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal from very short range.
They'll run with Gibson, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss
This game
of
should
1
be
on
close.
first
This
down.
motherfucker Lance keeping y'all in the game. This is trash. Throwing it straight to you, missing wide open receivers, fumbling from leg tackles. Man, this shit is trash.
One more time with Gibson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is up to 5. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Man, this game should be over. I can't believe he lands.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where
I pressed the wrong button. The fucking icons down and shit. Oh, he's wide open too.
Had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if I kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
Man, y'all call another fucking holding, bro.
Themselves here. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Here's Lance to throw it. Over the middle of Kittle. Complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
On 2nd and very short, Lance. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 25 yards.
Hey, yeah, shit. I hear you. I hear you, LP, but hey, man, ain't shit I could do with it. Like, look, these motherfuckers wide open. Trey just, he's selling me. Like, when he put it on the money, it's easy money.
They'll run with Mitchell. And he is met at the
They fumble down here for no reason and shit. Come on, man. Fuck out of here with that. Now my best tackle got hurt. Man, this shit is crazy, bro. I swear.
When you saw the speed with which he reacted and stopped that play,
that is
maybe use that speed against him in the future.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now they'll run the option to the short side left.
Oh, then they finna call hold.
Losing yardage to the 9.
Oh, man, that is funny as shit.
Remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Hey, Twine, I can't do shit about it if Lance can't make the throw. All I can do is throw it to the open motherfucker. If Lance overthrow that motherfucker or sell it, it ain't shit I can do. This game really should have been over. Lance kept just throwing terrible passes, kept his ass in this game. Then he fumbled at the 1 on the leg return, and how the fuck his linebacker take it back from the 1?
Throwing now is Lance. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Understanding he's just down 1 possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Lance.
That's all he got to do, bro. Like, he just got to put it on the open motherfucker. Like, the shit is so simple. It's amazing he can't do it. Like, all you got to do is put them bitches right on him. I'm surprised he ain't sell that bitch upward or to the left or all the way to the right.
And they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Lance going to try to throw for this. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain.
Good tackle. I make my own tackles.
I know you do, but I don't care what the chart says there. You got to kick it, right?
Oh, yeah, LP, but even when I throw it short, like when I had ran that short route with Kittles, he still threw that motherfucker all the way to the right. It's like, this should be amazing. This should be so frustrating. If I'm making bad throws, bad reads, then cool. Like the one I did earlier, cool. That's on me. But like when I see that motherfucker wide open in the seam or coming at, or on the out route, and I'm timing it and hitting it, he just sell that bitch. Straight to the DB most of the time. Hell yeah. That should be frustrating.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
My run defense has actually been decent.
Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Wentz. Looking for McLaurin.
Come on, man. Why did they react so to that? That's supposed to be a pick.
They'll mark him down at the 39.
Why did my safety and they will not let me click on?
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
That's right. We're going to stay with it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a
what
first and 10.
That's the one. That's the one thing we got. We know what he going to do. He remind me of JG.
Handoff
He remind me of JG.
He's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Know what he going to do.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Wentz's throw on target. This is McLaurin. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. A give running right, Gibson. Oh, no, he lost the
And then they go let it go. Get out of here, man. Then y'all gonna make sure he go out of bounds.
See inside his face.
Yeah.
Relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football.
The fuck was that?
Throwing again on 2nd down. But
that should have been a pick just because that shit was terrible.
See what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, it turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
They will look for some important yardage on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 60-yard boot. Straight ahead, Gibson.
Good tackle.
Out of that one. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for a 4th quarter lead. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tries to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could... And he lost the football.
Man, you got to be shitting me, bro. They better say he was down. They better say he's down. You got to be shitting me, bro.
And they preach it.
I'm about to say, they better say he was down. I feel like this is the definition of man saying you not winning this game.
Lance now on first down. That's caught out left by Perriman. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
A field goal from this spot would be 51 yards. They'll try to move it closer on 3rd down. Lance looking to throw it.
Kittle.
Haul it in is Kittle. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 20-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter.
Ready, set.
First down, here's Mitchell. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Gold with the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience,
family, are you fucking... I clicked on and you motherfuckers don't let me jump?
As an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. And he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure...
I don't know what's up, man. Y'all really don't want to
absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Wentz. And that's intercepted.
I knew that corner round was coming. I was going to follow that shit all the way. I wasn't sticking. No, I knew that shit was coming.
Have just about sewn up this football game. Yet another interception, and I just had to double check my math.
Good game. Man, pissing me off, man. They irritating the shit out of me.
Worry about double checking it, but the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it. And sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. That's where he is right now. He's just locked in.
I'm upset because Lance ass throwing that ball too erratic when motherfuckers is wide open. That shit is irritating. He shouldn't be doing that this late in the season. That's what I need.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour, and something that you know